Welcome to my channel. Before we begin, let me ask you one simple question. What if I tell you that 5 minutes every morning can change your English forever? Not 5 hours, not 5 books. Just 5 minutes? No big grammar rules, no difficult words, no pressure to be perfect, no fear of making mistakes. Just one small habit, a habit so simple that many learners ignore it. A habit that does not need talent, money, or special skills. Only a few quiet minutes in the morning. Most English learners believe they need more time, more books, or better teachers. But the truth is different. Many learners fail not because they are weak, but because they start their day the wrong way. They wake up, check their phone, rush to work, rush to study, and feel tired before they even begin. Their brain is already full. Their mind is already stressed. But morning time is special. Your mind is calm. Your brain is fresh. Your fear is low. This is the best time to plant English inside your mind. Think about a child. A child learns language without books. A child listens, repeats, and speaks without fear. In the morning, your brain is closest to that state. Quiet, open, ready to learn. Now, imagine this. Every morning, before the noise of the world begins, you give English just 5 minutes. You listen a little. You speak a little. You feel no pressure. You feel no shame. Day by day, something changes. You don't notice it at first, but slowly, English starts to feel familiar. Words stop feeling like enemies. Sentences stop feeling heavy. You begin to think in English without trying. You begin to speak with less fear. Not because you studied hard, but because you practiced smart. Many learners ask, why am I not improving? The answer is often simple. They are trying too hard at the wrong time. English does not grow with force. English grows with routine. Small, daily, calm. And this is why this video is important. Because I am not going to teach you a long lesson. I am going to show you one morning habit that can change how you learn English forever. If you feel shy when speaking, if you forget words quickly, if you feel tired of starting again and again, this video is for you. Please stay with me till the end, because this morning habit is not just about English. It can change the way you speak, the way you think, and the way you feel about yourself as a learner. So now, the big question. What is that one habit? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Why morning time is powerful for learning English. Let me start by telling you something very important. Learning English is not about being smart. It is not about talent. It is not about age. It is about when you learn, not how many books you buy. Many English learners think they are slow. They think their brain is weak. They think English is not for them. But after teaching English for many years, I can tell you one clear truth. Most learners do not fail because they cannot learn. They fail because they choose the wrong time to learn. Morning time is powerful, very powerful. When you wake up in the morning, your brain is fresh. It is not tired. It is not full of problems. It is not full of messages, videos, news, and stress. Your mind is quiet, and a quiet mind learns faster. Think about your brain like an empty cup. In the morning, the cup is clean and empty. You can pour new English words into it easily. But at night, the cup is already full of work, full of noise, full of tiredness. When you try to pour English at that time, it spills out. This is why many learners study at night and feel frustrated. They open a book, they read one page, They forget everything the next day. They blame themselves. They say, I am bad at English. But the problem is not them. The problem is the timing. In the morning, fear is smaller. Your brain is not yet scared of mistakes. You are not thinking about people laughing at you. You are not thinking about exams or grammar rules. You are just awake. And this is the best moment to learn a language. Let me speak to you like a teacher who cares about you. I have seen many beginners, very weak beginners, people who could not say simple sentences, but when they changed only one thing the time they improved, they did not change their book, they did not change their teacher, they did not change their level, they changed the time. If you change only the time, not the book, your English will improve. This is not magic. This is how the brain works. At night, your brain wants rest. It wants sleep. It wants silence. But many learners force English into a tired brain. A tired brain resists learning. It forgets fast. It feels heavy. Then learners say, I studied for 2 hours, but I learned nothing. In the morning, even 10 minutes can feel powerful because your brain is ready, it is open, it is calm. Morning learning also creates confidence. When you start your day with English, you feel proud. You feel like you did something good for yourself. This small success gives you energy for the whole day. You feel closer to your goal. Many learners wait for the perfect time. They say, I will study when I have free time, but free time never comes. Morning is the only time that truly belongs to you. Before work, before people, before noise. This is why morning learners win. Now, let me tell you something very important. If you feel slow, you are not slow. If you forget words, you are not weak. If you feel tired of English, you are not a failure. You just chose the wrong time. And this is good news because time can be changed. You do not need to study more. You need to study smarter. In the morning, you do not need grammar. You do not need long lessons. You do not need stress. You need a simple, calm habit. And this is what we will talk about next. In the next chapter, I will show you what you should do every morning. Not studying, not memorizing, but something very simple that helps your brain learn English naturally. So stay with me, because now you know the power of morning time. Next, you will learn how to use it the right way. Chapter 2. Start your morning with listening, not studying. Now that you understand why morning time is powerful, let me tell you the next important truth. What you do in the morning matters more than how long you do it. And the biggest mistake beginners make is this. They start their morning with studying instead of listening. Many learners wake up, open a grammar book, and feel tired immediately. They see rules, they see long explanations, they see difficult words. Their brain closes before learning even begins. This is not the right way. Not in the morning, not for beginners. English is not a subject first. English is a sound first. Before you read English, you must hear English. Before you write English, you must feel English. This is how the human brain learns language. Think about a child again. A child does not open a book. A child listens. The child listens again and again. Slowly, words enter the brain. Meaning comes later. Your brain is still the same. In the morning, your brain wants soft input. Not rules, not pressure, not tests. It wants sound. It wants rhythm. It wants real language. That is why listening is the best morning habit. You do not need difficult content. You do not need fast English. You need simple English. In the morning, listen to simple English videos, slow conversations, short stories, daily life sentences. This kind of listening is gentle. It does not fight your brain. It works with your brain. Many beginners worry. They say, I don't understand everything. I miss many words. I feel lost. Let me say this clearly and kindly. You don't need to understand every word. Your brain is learning quietly. This is very important. Please listen again in your mind. You do not need full understanding. Even if you understand only 10%, even if you understand only 20%, that is enough. Understanding grows slowly, like a plant. First roots grow, then leaves appear. Listening builds the roots. When you listen in the morning, your brain starts recognizing sounds. It starts noticing patterns. It starts feeling the language. This happens silently. You do not see it, but it is happening. This is why listening feels easy, but is very powerful. Many learners stop because they think, I am not learning because I don't understand. But the truth is the opposite. You are learning because you are listening. Listening trains your ear. It trains your brain. It prepares you to speak later. And remember, morning listening should be short. 5 minutes is enough. 10 minutes is beautiful. Do not force yourself. The goal is not to study. The goal is to expose your brain to English. Let English enter your mind gently, without pressure, without fear. You can listen while sitting. You can listen while walking. You can listen while drinking water. Just listen. Do not stop the audio every second. Do not translate in your head. Do not fight the language. Let it flow. At first, it may feel strange, but after some days, something changes. The sound becomes familiar. The fear becomes smaller. The language feels less foreign. This is how confidence begins. And here is another important point. Listening in the morning builds a habit. Your brain starts expecting English every morning. It becomes normal, not scary. Now, let me remove one more fear. You may think, if I only listen, how will I speak? This is a good question, and the answer is simple. Listening alone is powerful, but listening plus repeating is magic. And this is exactly what we will talk about next. In the next chapter, I will show you how to speak to yourself every morning without fear, without people, without shame. You will learn how listening turns into speaking. So stay with me. You are doing better than you think. Chapter 3. Speak to yourself every morning without fear. Now, let us talk about the part that scares most English learners. Speaking. Many learners listen well. They understand videos. They understand stories. But when it is time to speak, their mouth closes. Their heart beats fast. Their mind becomes empty. If this is you, please listen carefully. There is nothing wrong with you. Fear of speaking is normal, very normal. Most learners are afraid because they think someone will judge them. They think people will laugh. They think mistakes mean failure. This fear grows during the day. After work, after stress, after tiredness. But in the morning, fear is smaller. In the morning, no one is watching. No one is correcting you. No one is judging you. It is just you and your voice. This is why morning time is perfect for speaking. Now, let me tell you something important. Speaking to yourself is not strange. It is not silly. It is not crazy. It is training. Athletes train alone. Musicians practice alone. Language learners must also practice alone. If you only wait to speak with people, you will never feel ready. So let me say this clearly and strongly. If you wait to speak with people, you will wait forever. This is the truth. Self-talking is the safest way to start speaking English. No pressure, no fear, no embarrassment. In the morning, after listening, start speaking to yourself. Just simple sentences, very simple. Talk about your morning. You can say, I wake up early. I feel sleepy. I drink water. I listen to English. Talk about your plans. I will go to work. I will study today. I want to improve my English. Talk about your feelings. I feel happy. I feel tired. I feel nervous, but I try. These sentences are small, but they are powerful. When you speak them every morning, your brain starts building connections. Listening becomes speaking. English becomes active. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are signs of growth. No one learns without mistakes. Speak slowly, speak softly, speak kindly to yourself. You are not performing, you are practicing. At first, your voice may feel strange. Your pronunciation may feel wrong. That is okay. Confidence does not come suddenly. It grows quietly, one sentence at a time. This is how self-talking builds confidence safely. No pressure, no fear, only progress. Let me speak to your heart now. I know many of you feel shy. You think your English is bad. You think you sound stupid. You don't. You are learning. And learning is brave. Every time you speak to yourself, you are winning. Even if it is one sentence, even if your grammar is not perfect, your brain is learning courage. And here is something beautiful. When you speak to yourself in the morning, your fear during the day becomes smaller. Your mouth opens more easily. Your mind reacts faster because you already spoke today. Now, remember this. Speaking is easier when the words are easy. You do not need big words. You do not need long sentences. You need simple words used every day. And this is what we will talk about next. In the next chapter, you will learn why easy words are powerful and how using them daily can change your English forever. Stay with me. You are becoming stronger. Chapter 4. Use only easy words, but use them every day. Now let us talk about another big problem that stops many English learners. The problem is not effort. The problem is wrong focus. Many beginners chase difficult words. They believe that hard words make them sound smart. They open long vocabulary lists. They memorize many new words in one day, and the next day, they forget most of them. This is very common, and it is very painful. Let me tell you the truth kindly and clearly. Beginners do not need advanced words. They do not need big vocabulary. They need daily words used daily. English does not grow from lists. English grows from use. Let me say this strong and simple. English grows by use, not by lists. When you use a word again and again, it becomes yours. When you only memorize a word, it stays far from you. Think about your own language. You use simple words every day. You don't think about them. They come naturally. English should be the same. In the morning, choose only 5 to 10 easy words. Very easy words. Words like Go, come, eat, drink, feel, think, want, like, need. These words may look small, but they are powerful. Now let me show you something important. One easy word can make many sentences. Take the word want. You can say, I want water. I want to learn English. I want to speak better. I don't want to stop. The same word, different sentences, real use. Take the word feel. I feel happy. I feel tired. I feel scared. I feel confident today. This is how language grows, not by learning new words every day, but by using the same words in new ways. When you use easy words in the morning, your speaking becomes faster, your fear becomes smaller, your confidence becomes stronger. You don't stop to think. You don't translate, you just speak. Many learners feel pressure to sound smart. They think simple English is bad English. This is not true. Simple English is strong English. Let me remove this pressure from your heart. You do not need to sound smart. You need to sound clear. Clear English is better than perfect English. Clear English connects people. Clear English builds confidence. When you stop chasing difficult words, something beautiful happens. You enjoy English more. You feel relaxed. You feel free. Perfectionism disappears. Fear disappears slowly. Now think about your morning habit again. You wake up, you listen, you speak, you use easy words. This is not heavy. This is light, and light habits last longer. Consistency is more important than difficulty. Doing something small every morning is better than doing something big once a week. When you use easy words every day, your brain starts trusting English. It feels safe. It feels familiar. And this does not only change your English, it changes you. You start feeling confident, not loud confidence, quiet confidence. You stop saying, my English is bad. You start saying, I am improving. This is the power of daily morning habits. In the next chapter, we will talk about this confidence, how it grows slowly, how it changes your mindset, how it helps you speak without fear. So, stay with me. You are building something strong. Chapter 5, how this morning habit builds confidence over time. Now, let us talk about something even more important than grammar, words, or pronunciation. Let us talk about confidence. Many English learners believe confidence comes first and then speaking comes later. But the truth is the opposite. Confidence is built slowly, quietly, step by step. And morning habits are the best place for this to happen. When you wake up and do something small for your English, you win the day early. It may be only 5 minutes. It may be listening to a short audio. It may be speaking 2 or 3 simple sentences, but this small action sends a strong message to your mind. It says, I am trying. It says, I did not give up today. These small wins matter more than you think. Many learners wait for big results. They want to speak fluently, quickly. They want to sound perfect. When that does not happen fast, they feel tired and stop. But real confidence does not come from big moments. It comes from daily moments. Let me say this clearly. Confidence is not loud. It grows quietly every morning. You may not feel it on the first day. You may not feel it on the second week. But if you stay consistent, something changes. One day, you notice you understand a sentence without translating. Another day, a word comes to your mind faster. Another day, you speak without thinking too much. This is confidence growing. It is silent. It is invisible. but it is real. Many learners feel tired because progress feels slow. They say, I am studying, but I am not improving. This feeling is normal, and this is where many people quit. But let me tell you something important. Real growth is invisible at first. Think about a seed in the ground. For many days, you see nothing. But under the ground, roots are growing. Strong roots. Your English is the same. When you listen every morning, roots grow. When you speak to yourself, roots grow. When you use easy words daily, roots grow. Then one day, without warning, you speak better. You understand more. You feel calm. This is not magic. This is habit. Another beautiful change happens with consistency. You start thinking in English without trying. At first, you translate everything in your head. You think in your language first, then you change it to English. This is slow and tiring. But when English becomes familiar, your brain stops translating. Simple thoughts come in English naturally. I am tired. I need water. I will try again. This is a big sign of confidence. Fear also changes. It does not disappear in one day, but it becomes smaller because English is no longer strange. When something is familiar, it is not scary. Morning habits make English familiar. Day after day, week after week, you stop fearing mistakes. You stop fearing judgment. You start trusting yourself. And this confidence does not stay only in English. It touches your life. You speak more, you try more, you believe more. This is why this morning habit is powerful. It does not only improve your English, it improves your future. When you trust yourself in English, you trust yourself in other areas too. You become patient, you become consistent, you become strong. Now, let me prepare you for the final chapter, because everything you learned so far leads to one important idea. This habit must become part of your life, not for 1 week, not for 1 month, but for your future. In the next chapter, we will talk about how to make this habit permanent, how to stay consistent, how to never give up. Stay with me. You are closer than you think. Chapter 6. Make this a daily habit and never give up. Now we come to the most important part. Not a new lesson, not a new trick, but a decision. Everything you learned in this video comes together here. Let us slowly remember the steps. Not fast, not with pressure, with calm. Morning time. This is where it all begins. A quiet moment, a fresh mind, listening, not studying, not forcing. Just letting English enter your mind gently. Self-speaking, simple sentences. Your morning, your plans, your feelings. Easy words, not big words, not difficult lists. Words you can use again and again, and consistency. The most powerful step of all. These steps are simple, but simple does not mean weak. Simple habits, done daily, change lives. Now imagine this. You do this every morning. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, no more. After 1 week, you feel good. After 1 month, you feel different. After 3 months, you feel confident. Your listening improves. Your speaking feels easier. Your fear becomes smaller. After many months, your English level changes. Not because you studied hard, but because you stayed consistent. This is how real improvement happens. But let me be honest with you. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be days when you feel lazy. There will be days when you feel nothing is working. This is normal. Progress is not a straight line. Some days are strong, some days are weak. What matters is that you do not stop. Patience is part of learning English. Trust is part of learning English. Belief is part of learning English. You must believe that small steps matter. You must trust the process. You must be patient with yourself. Let me say this clearly and strongly. Your English future is decided every morning. Not one big day, not one exam. Every morning. Each morning is a new chance, a new beginning, a new decision. When you choose to listen, when you choose to speak, when you choose to try, you are choosing your future. Now I want to speak to your heart. If you feel weak, you are not weak. If you feel slow, you are not slow. If you feel scared, you are not broken. You are learning, and learning takes courage. You are strong because you did not give up. You are capable because you are still trying. You are hopeful because you are here. Remember, you do not need perfect English. You need real English. English that lives inside you. English that grows with you. So please do not stop, even when progress feels slow, even when motivation feels low. Just show up every morning, even for 2 minutes. That is enough. Slow down now. Take a deep breath. Feel proud of yourself. Because today, you learned something important, and tomorrow morning, you can begin again. Your journey is not over, it is just starting. If this video helped you even a little, please take 1 second and like this video. It really helps this channel reach more English learners like you. If you want more simple, clear, and beginner-friendly English lessons, please subscribe to the channel. New videos are made to help you learn English without fear, without pressure, and without confusion. Now, I want to hear from you. Please comment below and tell me one morning habit you will start from tomorrow. It can be listening, speaking to yourself, or using easy words. Writing it in the comments makes your promise stronger. Your support means everything. When you like, subscribe, and comment, you help this channel grow. And when this channel grows, more learners get hope and confidence. Thank you for watching till the end. Believe in yourself. Start tomorrow morning, and remember, do this every morning, and your English will never be the same again.